Okay, this here's a proof of concept. Water boils at 100 Celsius. We know that already. So anyway, 212 Fahrenheit. And we are going to expand my Nitinol expansion spring, which I've set up a little reactor vessel here. By reactor vessel, I mean jar of water. But I showed it to my friends and I let the water cool down. So let's do the experiment first. Show you this coiled up spring. Throw it in the water, it will expand with significant force. And then I'll just dump the water out again and it should contract straight back again. Well, it's taking some time because it's laying in its own water. Well, it's actually more dramatic if I draw it out a bit. The wind's blowing it. There it goes. Okay. Let's just have a look while it's cooling down a little more at what happened there. Now here's the different kind of Nitinol, the kind that is expanded when it's cold and contracts when it's heated. Those are good for muscle wires or muscle springs. You put a voltage through them, heats up the wire, it will contract. But you could set up an antagonistic muscle system with extension and flexion, opposite muscle groups. And this is the one we have today. I bought this kind because I'd never seen it before. It is contracted when cold, which we have right there. And you saw it expand, certainly. And that's it. I'm not going to babble anymore. But it's Nitinol, nickel, titanium, and the NOL stands for Naval Ordnance Laboratory, where they developed it back in 1960. They were looking for a better missile cone, which actually missiles would heat up and you don't want them expanding and contracting. So it didn't work for that, but they thought, hey, there's some cool stuff to do with this material. In the 70s, they built a heat engine out of it, kind of Stirling heat engine. I'm not sure they ever got it to do much significant work, but it was a good idea. Something maybe people should try more often because it's really interesting material, interesting stuff. And I'm babbling, but I think Bueller was the name of the guy who first wrote up an article on nickel titanium alloy back in the early 60s, 60, 61, 62, somewhere around there. Okay, that was the proof of concept for Nitinol springs.